Hello, everybody. I'm LW, and this is the Latchbar 30-minute workout challenge. And I'm challenging you to work out with me, the OG, for 30 minutes every day. So let's get started. Let's put our headphones on. Let's get our timer set so that we can start working out. Yes. So put your headphones on, turn the music up, set your timer, and let's get busy. That's what this is all about. Let's get busy doing what we need to do. This is a workout for weight loss, a workout for OGs, a workout to get us back in healthy condition because our bodies have suffered and us old people are suffering the worst. So let's get started with some cardio. And it doesn't matter what you're using. You use whatever exercise equipment that you have, and I'll use what I have. So let's get busy. I'm starting off with cardio because cardio is mandatory. It's necessary. It's like needing gas for your car. Don't put gas in it, the car won't go. Without cardio, your exercise, no good. That's right. You need cardio with your exercise. And you can exercise your individual steps. You can do them with the aggression of cardio. That's right. And you can run, if you're jogging in place, as fast as you want. Get that heart rate up. Get that blood to pumping, because that's all good stuff. So, if you are 50 and up, you need to come and work out with the OG. And a lot of you younger people need to work out with the OG too, because a lot of you are gaining excess pounds. Why are we gaining so many pounds? Because we are not doing the right thing. We're not. We are not trying to maintain our health the way that we should. Consequently, our bodies are suffering. That's right. Our bodies are suffering or crying because we're not taking care of ourselves. We need to do a better job taking care of ourselves so that we can have better health. So come work out with the OG. You can do it every day. Doesn't matter what time. You can log on to YouTube and you could select one of my 30-minute videos out of my 30-minute challenge, and let's work out. That's right. I'm going to work out whether you work out with me or not, because I'm positive that I'm going to get some good health benefits. So come on, let's go. All right. I'm doing sit-ups, and I'm going to do variations of sit-ups because I'd like to include my core with my exercise, because That's where all your food goes, in your core. So it's good to work your core. So we want to work on our core additionally because that is the hardest area to work on and to get in good shape. But you can do it if you're focused and if you are determined. Discipline goes along with it just as well. But if you don't have the motivation and if you're not honest with yourself, nothing will change. So we can see what you've been doing. So don't try and kid anyone else. All right? Let's work at it. I know it's a personal thing. Keep it to yourself. And we got this good weather coming up and you want to be ready. But don't think it's going to happen overnight because it's not. It's going to take some time because it took time for you to get to be as you are. So keep that in mind. Don't look for overnight results. However, we should be looking at results on a weekly basis or certainly a monthly basis. You should be tracking your progress, and a good way to track your progress is to purchase a digital scale. A digital scale that is compatible with your iPhone or whatever phone that you have. Make sure it's compatible so that you'll be able to see all of what the digital scale, all the information that it provides. You will be amazed. Now, if you happen to get one of those digital scales, all of the information that you will see is not going to be favorable. So be prepared. But it'll let you know where you are going wrong so that you can correct what you're doing wrong or what you have been doing wrong for all these years. You can work on it and straighten yourself out. That's right, I said straighten yourself out because we want to improve our health. And by working out and proper dieting, we can make that happen. It's not going to be easy. Remember, 5 pounds a year, just 5 pounds a year in 5 years is 25 pounds. In 10 years, it's 50 pounds. So it goes on. It all depends on the individual. Most of us will gain more than 5 pounds a year. It's usually somewhere between 5 and 10. That's if you're modest. It could be more. And it's all because we eat everything. We eat too much. It's that simple. And we need to address that situation. We need to be conscientious of what we're doing every time we eat. Now, don't get me wrong. I know that this is very, very difficult. There's so much temptation. Everywhere you go, there's food. You go visit a friend, there's food. As you drive your car down certain streets, it's so many foodies around that you almost can't resist. That's how bad it is. And of course, mostly all of these places are fast food restaurants. And then you'll have the dessert places too, to go along with it, which includes Dunkin' Donuts. I'll bet you see a lot of those wherever you live. Now, that doesn't mean that you have to stop at all these different places, though. You have to have better control. That's why I say discipline, sacrifices. Most of the fast food restaurants have one thing in common. They all fry food. Fried food is very, very tasty, but very, very unhealthy. That's right. I know you don't want to hear that, but it's true. Believe me, you can eat that in moderation and not gain the pounds that comes afterwards. But you must eat it in moderation and not every day. That's right. And don't forget about the pies, the cakes, and all the other pastries that we love to eat. We're going to have to make sacrifices because look at what you've done to yourself. Just take a look. Take a look at your friends, your relatives. We all have the same problem. That's my point. But we can all do something about it. So someone has to start. Someone has to start to influence others. That's why I'm here. That's why you are there. You need to do the same. Stop procrastinating and start doing something to generate good health. You'll be thankful that you did. Because when you start seeing improvement and you start feeling better, you're going to be very, very thankful. And if you're devoted, and if you're determined, you can make it happen. That's right. But if you're not, and if you're not honest about the situation, then nothing will change. So honest plays a big part. Honesty plays a big part in you getting in shape. Because like I said, no one else cares. You have to be honest with yourself. The only ones that care are your loved ones. That's right. But they will never tell you that you need to lose weight or that you eat too much. They will watch what you're doing and talk about you later, and not to your face. Because that's what we do. But we need to speak to each other in a respectful mannerism to let your loved ones know that you want them to be around. And exercise will help make that happen. Losing weight will help make that happen. That's right. If you don't do anything, you're going to continue to deteriorate and go in the wrong direction. Now, I know some of you think that I'm just speaking a lot of nonsense, but I'm not. Ask any physician what to do to improve your health. I'm not a physician, but that physician will tell you you need to lose weight. You need to exercise. That needs to be in everyone's regimen. That doesn't mean you have to work out like me. Work out like yourself. Do what you can do, not what you see someone else do. Let me do a time check here. Got a lot of time. 13 more minutes to go. So let's get busy. I don't want to talk you to death. I want to show you that I participate as much as I try to influence you to participate. Trust me, you will feel so much better once you start working out. I know it's going to be very difficult initially because it's a mental problem. However, once you start seeing the benefits, you'll be even more encouraged and motivated to work out. That's how I feel. You can feel the same way. Never count yourself out. So I don't count myself out. I would like to encourage you to understand that your body can handle a lot more than what you think. A lot more. So if you don't start doing something, you never know what I'm talking about. Your mind is a lot stronger than what you give it credit. Your body is a lot stronger than what you give it credit. There are many ways to accomplish your goal. When it comes to losing weight, the best way to do it is the natural way. And if you can't, there are other programs that you can get yourself into and work with the program. Whether it's the prepackaged meals, you could even try these injections. These days, these things are expensive. Not all of us have the monies to do these things. The injectable, I do not recommend, but I know a lot of people are taking advantage of that. Yes. You know what they are, the Ozempics and whatever else. You know what I'm talking about, though. Okay? Those are very expensive. So, what do? That injection is supervising or controlling how much you eat. That's all it's doing. So if the less you eat, that means you're going to start losing pounds. You could do that yourself. Don't do anything that could jeopardize your health or your life. This liposuction, who knows what that's going to do to you? I hear on the news from time to time someone has died because they're going to an illegal practitioner. But who's to know whether the legal practitioner is going to be just as bad? It all depends on your body, whether it will stand up to something like that. So be very careful. The easy way out is usually not the best way. You know the old saying, if it sounds too good, it probably is no good. That's it. So, be careful. No lap bands, no gastric bypasses, unless it's a medical emergency. Otherwise, just don't do it. You're going to jeopardize your life. So, certain things you just don't do because you're going to put yourself in jeopardy. Life is too short to jeopardize your longevity by someone's malpractice. We have to be smarter than that. Don't let that happen to you because of poor judgment or because you see that someone else has benefited from a procedure as such. It doesn't go the same for everyone. So be very careful about these quick fixes. You will certainly appreciate it a lot more if you had to naturally lose the pounds. If you naturally lose the pounds, it's a higher percentage that you will keep them off. But if you lose the pounds with a quick fix method, the percentage goes up that you will maintain that physique. That's right. Most of the time, people go back to the same that they were before. So you don't want to waste your time and waste your money. And I'm going to tell you another little secret, so to speak, but it's not a secret. Those extra rooms that you have in your house where your kids used to live with you and now they're grown and moved out, some of them are married, they're not coming back. You can utilize those rooms as your workout gym. That's right. You don't need a lot of space to work out, but most of our homes, we have excessive furniture that we don't even use. Get rid of it. Make yourself a workout area so that you do not have to go to the gym. That's right. Because going to the gym, sometimes we make excuses to not go. If you have your workout center in your own home, you can work out at your own convenience whenever you feel like it, whether it's morning, whether it's night, whether it's the afternoon or evening. You can work out whenever you want to when you have it in your own home. And you don't have to pay anyone. And you won't be exposed to all kinds of germs and stuff that will make you not feel good. That's what you get when you go to these gyms. Yes, they can be advantageous if you apply yourself the right way. But most of the time, you're better off working out at home. Unless you are looking to socialize, trust me. If you want to work out with the OG, log on to YouTube. In the search field, my channel is the Latchbar. Just put that in the search field, and the OG will show up. Then you can make your selection of the type of workout that you would like to do, 30-minute or more, or if you just want to see demonstrations. Hey, and while you're there, get busy. Don't just look, because being impressed isn't going to change your status. Now, that's what we have to do. We have to start doing what's necessary to take care of ourselves. Yes. Yes. Too many of us rely on the doctor and those pills that the doctor gives you. That's only a temporary fix, and there's side effects to all the medicine that we get. That's right, there's side effects. So, do you want that to happen to you? I doubt that you do. But like I said, you can log on to YouTube. Of course, you see the OG on Facebook and also Instagram. But you can log on to YouTube at any time and get on my channel and get busy. That's right. And it don't hurt to subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. In fact, I encourage you to subscribe because then you will get updates all the time. That's right. Most of the time, it'll be in your inbox whenever I post a video, whenever I post a podcast. It'll be in your inbox. If you don't want to look at it, don't. But like I said, subscribing is free. Thank you. All right, we are coming towards the end of our 30-minute workout. So those of you that are on